everyone a very happy Republic Day. Today, we have gathered here for this orientation to talk about something very interesting and something which has never come up in Goa before. That is the WhatsApp community. आता आमची जेन्ना भुरगीं बोर्ड एग्जाम आन्सर करपाक वयता तेन्ना तांकां खूब डिफिकल्टीज येता जावं जेन्ना पेपर सॉल्व करता तेन्ना खूब डिफिकल्टीज येता मोस्ट ऑफ द टायम स्टुडंट्स आपल्या टिचर्स कडेन वयता फॉर देअर डिफिकल्टी सॉल्विंग अदरवायज आपल्या ट्युटर्स कडेन वयता तांकां तेंचे डिफिकल्टी सोल्युशन मेळटाच बट टिचर्स मोस्टली कितें करता जे सिलेबस तांकां स्कुलांतल्यान दिला त्याच सिलेबसाच्या अकॉर्डिंग तांकां सोल्युशन्स प्रोवायड करता that is one of the main reasons because of which we have started with this community. In this community, we will help the students not only getting the solutions for the questions that they have, but get a broader solution on those particular questions. Talking about some saline features about this community, we will be solving all your doubts. We have our expert faculties who will be answering your doubts to get good marks in your exams. Also, we will be solving past year question papers for you. With this, there are much more things that are provided in this particular WhatsApp community, for which I would like to move forward to our presenter who will be telling you the main purpose of this community.
Thank you, Shambhi. Thank you very much for this. Hello, everyone. I will be taking the presentation on why we had basically prepared this group, why we had made this group, what are the features of this group. Uh, there has been instances when I have seen many students who are not getting good tutors or good people around themselves, and they are not able to score marks. Students are good, but they are not able to score marks just because either they don't know the paper pattern, or they don't know how to write an exam paper, or they don't know how to use the formulas. Many things are there. These are very small things, but even if 5 marks is plus or minus in your board exams, your percentage will go plus or minus 1. Similarly, in case of class 11th students, this is the right time when you guys should start looking for the options what you are going to do after class 12th. Point number 1. Point number 2, there are many chapters for class 11th students which are very important as per class 12 standards. Like for example, in mathematics you have straight lines, which is very much helpful even in physics as well as in mathematics. Similarly, limits and derivatives, which is very much useful in 11th also. Plus, without that you will not be able to even touch a question of physics. Many students I know, they feel difficulty in class 11th physics because there is no differentiation and integration in class 10 class 11th, but the question on the numericals based on integration and differentiation are very much visible as far as physics is concerned. So with this note, let me start. This community, maybe we had written both 11th and 12th combined, but the focus is on both the students. For 12th, the focus is on how to score the marks in the final board exams, and for 11th we have equal focus on training the students and preparing the students for class 12th, and also for the career options or the career opportunities after class 12th, which is very important, as we know that JE will now be a part of all our engineering colleges curriculum. NEET is always there, which are national level competitive exams. In Goa, there had not been any instance when a student has to give a national level competitive exam in a sense. But now from next year onwards, GSET is scrapping off and JE will take part of GSET. We at Bodhi Academy, we completely train students in all these things. But because it is a free community, it's a free orientation, we will be simply guiding the students, and if anybody feels, you can move towards and you can take your decision on how to move ahead with any kind of career option. Other than JE and NEET, there are many career options which students are not aware of. They don't even know, and these career options are more rewarding than your JE oblique NEET. Competition is also less from JE oblique NEET. Say for example, management is there. You can give a 5-year management you can give a exam named IPMAT, through which you can go to IIM Indore, which will give you a 5-year orientation course, 5-year degree course, BBA plus MBA, in which this dual degree which help you get a prestigious job which most of the engineers do not get. IIM Indore itself is a very, very big college. Similarly, in case of law, many students do not know that a student who want to do management, or they want to do law, or they want to do hotel management, or they want to do designing, or they want to do journalism, or they want to do mass media. These many courses are there which any student of class 12th stream can do. After class 12th, there is no baggage on which subjects you have taken in class 12th. Whether it was science, arts, or commerce, you can go to law, you can go to management, and law and management are worth rewarding more than even JE. Major information we will be giving we will be giving in our further and future presentations, further and future orientations, everything we will be doing. So this is a hell lot of things which we will be going to give all the students of Goa in this community. Okay, but students also have to come forward. The thing is, like, we are having a free orientation hardly for half an hour. Today is a Republic Day, everybody is in a holiday mood. Some students are studying because there are exams. But even if we are giving things for free, hardly 5 or 7 students have joined, when 75 students have confirmed that they will be joining today's orientation. So this is a sorry state, but nothing like it. Okay, those who are being a part of us will definitely get benefit from us, and those who just want to pass on their time, they will get the rewards like that. So with this note, let us start the orientation for today. Okay, what are the common mistakes done by the students? The most common mistakes which are done by the student is point number one, they do not solve enough past year questions. Many a student are overconfident. Point number one. Point number two, many of the students, they do not get time in the end because they are in the hands of such tutors who who take the portion to the last month. They finish the portion last minute. So from where will the student solve a past year question? But these past year questions are very important if you want to sit in any kind of board exams. Even for class 11th students, I had always suggested in my classroom that if you want to score in class 11th, if you want to score in class 11th, then at that very moment you should try solving past year questions of your school. At least past 3 to 4 years your school paper you should solve in order to get a good enough marks. Okay, now students have knowledge but not able to write in the exams. Now what happens, you have knowledge but you are not able to write in exams, means presentation problem. If you do not present, if you are not presenting the paper in such a pattern, if you are not presenting the paper in such a pattern that you will be getting marks, then it is always a problem. Okay, you should write the exam paper in such a way as if the examiner does not know anything. Only then you will be getting marks. Especially in case of board exams, there are very, very small things like writing reactions, writing diagrams, usage of other things, usage of green pen, usage of red pen. Maybe your tutors might have told or might not have told how to use all these things, but we at our institute, we have this responsibility, we take this responsibility that we will tell the students about all these minor things. Third point is students getting blackout during the exams. This is a very common thing which happens with most of the students. The only reason is psychological preparation. Most of the students are not psychologically prepared. Preparation is one thing, but mental preparation is something else. Uh, 1 month before the exams, these all preparations start, which many students do not know about. We will be telling you about all these preparations because these are very, very small things, but this can increase your score by 5 to 10 marks in any exam. Fourth, the presentation of an answer paper lacks attributes to get marks. This is the same thing which I had covered in point number 2. Usage of diagrams, usage of pen pencils, usage of formulas. There are many things. Students solve an exam paper in case of 11th and in case of 12th. Like in 11th, if you are using straight lines and you are not using the formula, you are not writing the formula. As a board examiner or a board exam person who is correcting your paper, he can deduct 5 marks. He can deduct half marks of yours, and I am pretty much sure it will always pinch the student who is getting 19 or 18 out of 20, or the student who is getting 75 or 76 on 80. What half marks matter? We should ask those students. Okay. The next point is wrong usage of pen oblique pencil. Many a confident students also, they want to write everything on pen. They do not know how to use a pencil. That is a very common reason why girls get good marks and the boys do not get good marks. Okay, because usage of pencil and usage of pen, if you are allowed usage of blue pen or a black pen, both are different, and you should know how to use those pens. You should know how to use these pencils. These are very much important. 6 point pattern of solving the question paper. Now, this is very important point. Most of the students I have seen, they start from question number 1, but they are not able to finish up to question number 30 or question number 20. The only reason, sir, we got tired in the end. We were not able to finish the paper. Baba, when you are not able to finish the paper, why you are starting from question number 1? Start question number 20. First, solve those questions which are carrying the highest marks. That is the type of pattern of solving the question paper. That is one thing which we will be telling you. Point number 7, not giving enough focus on same thing, diagram, reactions, formulas and units. Many a student, okay, they will write charge is equal to something something something. They do not even know we have to write in Faraday, we have to write in Coulomb, what we have to write current. Many a times this thing happens, many a time this thing happens. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute, I am presenting the screen. There was some technical glitch. Because of that, the screen was not getting presented. Just a minute, let me just present the screen. Okay. Yes, Neil, screen is visible, right? Neil?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am really sorry, dear. Okay, there was some technical glitch, I believe, because of which the screen was not getting presented. Okay, yes. Huh. So I will just show you what was there. These were the common mistakes by the students which we had discussed. Not solving past year questions. Second, students have knowledge but are not able to write in exams, which I had already discussed. Students getting blackout during the exams. This is one thing which I had already discussed. Presentation of an answer paper lacks attributes to get marks. These are 4 things which I had discussed. Okay. Next is, this was one thing which I was discussing. Okay. Wrong usage of pen and pencil. That is what I had discussed. Pattern of solving the question paper. This is what I had discussed, I believe. Not giving enough focus on diagrams, reaction, formula and units. Okay. Units are very important. For example, if you go to even class 11th or even class 12th, many students I have seen, while writing the exam paper or while solving the questions, in the end they do not write units. In a board exam, half marks will get cut if you are not writing the units. People write C plus O2 gives CO2, but below C they do not write whether it is carbon. Below O2 they do not write whether it is oxygen. So why will the examiner give full marks? No examiner gives full marks because of that, right? And the 8th point and the final point is not giving enough mock exams. Mock exams are a part of your preparation. Many students do not understand that this is a very important aspect. Without giving enough mock exams, you will not be able to gauge how much score you are getting, how much focus and where you have to provide the focus, what you have to do during your mock papers, because properly giving a mock exam, getting it corrected and getting feedback from the teacher is very important, because that helps you score more and more marks. The teacher will only be able to tell where you are gaining marks, where you are losing marks, where you are not able to present it properly. So these are few common mistakes by the students. Okay, now what we have to do to rectify these? What steps we have to take to rectify all these things? These things will be told by one of my guide and one of my colleague who is having a lot of experience in board paper correction, knowledge of board paper, how to scale up a board paper, and he guides many students on how to rectify these common mistakes. So I hand over the presentation to him and he will be telling you how to do the needful, and also about various competitive exams and various preparatory techniques From start, even from class 10th, he will be able to guide students. He has guided students on how to prepare for all these competitive exams too. Okay, so over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Hello, students. So, see, I'll directly start with some facts. So, now see, all of the students who are coming in 11th standard or 12th standard, we know that toppers are only like 5% among everyone, right? What is the reason? See, they are also learning along with you only. One thing may be additional that either they are going for tuition. In some cases, student even don't go for tuition. Still, they score good marks. Reason? The reason is their conceptual. Their concepts are so strong and the practice they do that makes them perfect. Okay, and the say is practice makes the man perfect. What I have noticed, like students, they will only study when the exams are near. I mean, one night before the exam, two night before the exam, or in some cases, some smart people 3 days before the exam, but not regularly. Fine, I do get it. Everyone to enjoy the school life. You're not getting time. You have practicals. You have for science students it is practical time. For others like play time. I understand. But then if you don't do that now during exam times, it becomes very difficult because you have so many chapters, so many things. Then you start doing what? Skipping things. You will do selective studies. You will be like you will go like weightage wise. This chapter is having highest marks, so first I'll cover these, and the one who is having less marks that I'll skip. But then when you go to answer in the exam, what you feel, I mean, what you see, that whatever you had done has not even appeared in the paper. It is something different. Then you blame this was not, this is out of syllabus. Teachers had not told and all. It's nothing like that. First of all, the common mistake what you all are doing, that is basics. So you cannot do that. Reason because see, all the schools, okay, I'm talking about schools, especially 11th standard, teachers will be only teaching what they want, and the question paper what they will be setting will be also from what they have taught. Easy for the student to score marks, but what happens when you reach in board? Board papers are not set by you. Okay, I mean your teachers. So whatever questions you will see in the board exam is like from anywhere, entire syllabus. It's not limited like in 11th standard. Second thing, this 11th standard whatever chapters or topics teacher they skip, these topics are not skipped by the other examiners. Other examiner in the sense competitive exams. Here I am coming with JEE Mains. JEE Mains, you take your any commerce ka entrance exam, science ka entrance exam, your medical, your BBA courses, all these entrance exam, they will not skip any of the topics. What they will do, they will put a like they will show the perfectly everywhere questions are asked. Okay, from everywhere it is asked. So that means they expect you to know entire syllabus from 11th and 12th. Okay, and the biggest mistake students are doing that they are ignoring the 11th part, which is the most important. See, we know that the 60% of the syllabus what you are learning in 11th standard is nothing but advance of that is done in 12th standard. If your basics are not strong, then how? If the base is not strong, you cannot develop a building, right? To develop the building, your base has to be very strong. And first of all, you are not brought up through the foundation courses. Some of the foundation courses, what they do, they start training students with that mindset that you have to answer this kind of exams. Most of the students have not even decided what they want to do after schools, so they start deciding when once they will reach in 12th standard. That's totally wrong. Where you will achieve, I mean, see, the moment you start deciding your career options after 12th is already late, because the preparation required is what? Pre-preparation, meaning you have to start your preparation before 11th. In fact, before 11th, you heard me correct. Even if you're planning IIT, you know, right? After 10th standard, you have to take science. So start preparing from them. Always you have to be one step ahead than the school, because school will become revision for you. And doesn't matter if a school is skipping a topic or they are not covering anything, because you're already doing by yourself. Either you can approach any of the guidance, or you can do by yourself also. That's totally depends on you. Many students they need guidance because they have no idea how the things look like. And many students, they do everything. That is also correct. Both are correct. So it's nothing wrong if you're going for some guidance, but uh, it's absolutely fine if you are either preparing for yourself or you are going for a tutor, and that's fine. That's not an issue. Okay, we see so many tuition centers, coaching institutes, and everyone is getting giving guidance, tutoring, and everything, whatever. But it is very very important because you have to learn the concept first. And using these concepts only, what we can do, you can answer any of the competitive exam. Reason, see, 12th standard board or 11th standard, things are asked only from the either your NCRT book or your school book or your preparatories. What you do? Okay, no doubt you can score, chalo, you can score 70%, 80%, some case 90%. But if you go open a competitive paper, okay, if you go open any of the competitive paper, what you will see, things will be different. You will not be able to solve any of the questions. Reason, because your concepts are not strong. You have only mug up the things. That is the biggest mistake. Now, how this WhatsApp community can use? Okay, now I'll come to this point. See, this community is totally free of cost for everyone, entire Goa. Okay, we are only focusing on the Goans. So what we will be doing, we will be asking students about the doubts. Say they can message to the admins saying that this particular topics they have not done in school or they have not understood. So these particular topics, what we will be doing, we will be making a special video lecture and will be giving in the group. Or some cases we can even go for live classes. Okay, that is also possible. All right. Then past year paper solving, that you can get help from us. Then always you can even get your doubt solved. You can just send your doubt to the admin and the answer will be provided to you or in the group. Okay, chapter wise worksheets will be provided, all the PDF notes will be provided, and also the tips, as the previous sir, the presenter, he told, like how to write a paper, how to score maximum marks, that will be also told to you. It's everything free of cost, so you can share with your friends. And also you can go our YouTube channel, you can just subscribe, you can comment on the videos what exactly you want to learn or what you want us to teach you, any of the topics, that also we can do. So always you can just share these things, these groups, you can just share among your friends and school group or anyone, they can join and everyone can learn something from us for sure. And it's absolutely free of cost. Okay, it's an additional benefit what we are doing for the students of God. Okay, so I hope all have understood. Okay, and also the preparation of this competitive exam doesn't start after your board, it is starting from 11. Those who are in 12, I know it's already late, you also know it's already late. That's why some, what they, whenever I ask a 12th standard person or a student, what they say, no, I'm planning to do something else, BSc and all, because they know, they back of the mind, they know they can't do now IIT, they can't dream of IIT because the preparation is nothing. So that's what you can avoid the mistake. You can still start your preparation. Those who are in 11th standard now only, it's a perfect time. Okay, and you can definitely ask for guidance from us. From the Bodhi Academy is always there to guide you all. And Bodhi Academy is already having their experienced faculties who have already experienced in all of the things. Okay, those who are already teaching somewhere. So definitely you can get a lot of guidance. Okay, with this I end with the presentation. I hope you people will definitely do good. All the best everyone for your exams, and please send this message to everyone and the group link and the YouTube channel so that we can also help you all. Okay, thank you very much.
I hope that the purpose of this community is clear to all of you. With that, I just want to put forth some points about the Bodhi Academy. Now, who is the Bodhi Academy? We are a coaching institute. We tutor the students of middle school, SSC, and higher secondary school. With that, we also have many different courses. One of which I could just say is IPM, Integrated Programming Management. Mostly these courses which we provide, they are after 12th courses. So for students who are in their 11th or for the students who are in their 12th can always offer these courses apart from their normal medical and their engineering ones. We have designing, we have law courses and much more. Also, we provide students with career guidance, and also students can do a career test in which we will be counseling the students for their betterment. With this, I would like to end this live, and I just hope that everyone is all fully prepared for this particular WhatsApp community. Thank you so much, and
Shambhi,
have
I
a
am
nice.
there. I am there. I am there. Still things are
Okay, sir.
remaining. Yes. So if any student wants to know about any further things, okay, these are our phone numbers. You can call us on these phone numbers for any information. Okay, the schedule of live sessions will be sent on the community. Okay, in case of any doubts or clarification, messages can be sent to the admins. A student can meet the teacher by taking a prior appointment. Okay, for any details, these are the numbers. Okay, and do share about this community to your friends. We have our own YouTube channel where you can comment. You can tell us what better you want. You can save this thing, you can share this thing, subscribe to our YouTube